Hi, welcome. My name is Carlos Huerta Enciso.
And my name is Francis Van Dun.
My name is Agda Esperanza.
My name is Chris Wynn.
My name is Colin Burgess.
And we are Group 7 presenting Project S.T.A.R.E. So our abstract. We set out to modify an Elego smart car kit to have its movements activated by voice command and also have facial recognition. Our introduction. With a 13% increase in robot installation this year, robotics can and will be at the forefront of innovation and discovery of the possibilities in creating a world where difficult and often dangerous tasks with Project S.T.A.R.E. smart car recognition, we can recreate the features of having a machine execute actions via voice commands. From this, we are able to produce a robot that can help people's everyday tasks and grow to learn and execute functions to deliver a safe and precise motion.
So here's a little story about the first robots using the functions we added to our project. So Electron was created in 1939. He was the first type of robot developed that had the ability to voice recognition. Electron had no remote control and it was answered to voice commands using a telephone headset connected to his chest. And it was first exhibited in 1939 in New York World's Fair. And the second robot we have is Shaky. It was developed by the S.T.A.R.E International from 1966 to 1972. The robot was a big box on wheels with a TV camera and antennas. It was the first robot that embodied artificial intelligence, and it used the camera to recognize objects and bumped in the way in order to deviate and perform a given task. And some applications that we chose that include both some functions that we added to our robots. The first one is Astro. Astro was developed by Amazon and it is used for home monitoring, as well as it has described as an improvement version of Alexa. It also claims to be able to perform a variety of tasks in the house. And we also have Pepper. Pepper is a social human robot that can recognize face and some emotions. And it was developed to be able to interact with humans and engage into conversations.
Now we're going to talk about the parts that went into our project design. Now, first and foremost, we have the Arduino board. And that's the core of the system. It connects everything together, and it allows us to modify it to suit our needs, whether it be uploading code to the Arduino board or connecting more modules to it. This project used it to parse commands and tell all the connected parts on the board what to do. Next, we have the ESP32 camera module. This is what allowed the project to see and recognize faces. It also was the module that allowed the car to connect to the Wi-Fi and establish a connection to other devices, such as my phone or the computer through a web server. And we also have the motors. These pieces of the project granted the car the ability to move from its position. When the Arduino board sends a signal, these motors turn according to the commands being sent, and it can go in the standard forward, backwards, left, right motions, so on and so forth. Now, other things that we used for our project were, of course, the standard stuff such as the car frames, the battery, and miscellaneous wire connectors that connect everything to the Arduino board.
For the design methods, we use the existing smart car kit we created throughout the semester, and we set out to modify its movements to be activated and controlled by speech. We also want to implement the ability to recognize colors and objects through the camera module in order to gain a better insight into the possibilities for improvement of the product range. Several video tutorials were reviewed by the group to determine its feasibility. We added a Wi-Fi module to the car that would communicate with the voice control app that would interpret the voice commands into code. For simplicity, the car will move in 4 major directional points: forward, backward, left, and right. The code will interpret commands and implement the movements in this manner.
Now we're going to talk about the robotics of the sky. So soon we know that in voice recognition have been used widely throughout the world like Google Assistant or Alexa, etc. It's also have been implemented to some robot like a vector robot. At the picture of the black robot we see it right here. It's like a small gadget we can buy it to put on our workstation. So it's like to make it like interaction with a like more pair or like a little companion with us when we working. So in the furthermore, the voice recognition also have been used on the robot, like a robot toy car, like a dog robot. I have the picture right here. So it's like interaction with the kids to doing some basic command like forward, backward to interact with the kid more just by their voices. So with this, we can see that the future of this is endless. Technology is endless. And now we head into the conclusion of our future working. So our goal of the project is to try to implement to make interaction between the robot car and our user, like to make them follow our commands by voices. So with this project, we can show into the future that the voice recognition is very useful and will make our future more convenient just for some basic command from our voices. And after the labor buffer and student ACS major, we're facing a lot of problems where why we try to develop and execute it. This new technology, but though error, we also saw where we did wrong to let's improve it and correct ourselves to do it better and better in the future project.
Now, to view the demo of our project, you can click the link right here. And these are our references that we used for our project. Thank you for watching, everyone.